All right, this is going to be the engine bay portion on the 21 Mercedes C63 GT. All right, so this has the bi-turbo V8 with the hot V setup. Everything looks pretty much stock on this vehicle. You can tell on the crash reports, none of these bolts have been messed with or played with. Coolant's looking great. Is under pressure, so I did not open that up. A lot of this stuff's going to be covered. We try not to take these panels apart. It's going to be your battery down in here, your brake system over in there, washer fluid, stuff like that. They just kind of keep it away and tucked out of the heat. Overall, hoses, belts, and everything are going to check out really good on this. We're not seeing any kind of like haze or brown or any kind of like layering from like a silicone treatment on these cars. This does draw a bit of attention in the parking lot. The engine bay is going to check out really clean. Nothing to cause concern. Going around the exterior portion here, the car does have newer tires on it. I did take the DOT codes and got some good pictures on there for you. This car is also equipped with the ceramic brakes. Pads have lots of life left on them. During the drive, the fellow that was doing the test drive with me did a good amount of pulls and everything. The car drives great. These things are phenomenal. Gets a little bit rowdy. I made sure all the safety sense, cruise control, adaptive, lane keep, all that stuff works. The paddles are working in order. Exterior checks out as a brand new car pretty much would. This thing only has about 18,000 miles on it at the inspection time. On the front here, there is just a couple chips. I don't really know how that works with these flat black paints, but overall, nothing to really point out as far as blemishes. The lips are in really good shape. Car does have an option to raise and lower for approach angles. Radar and all that functionality works really good too. Emergency braking system also works really good. And then we just kind of played with the rear park assist in the parking lot a bit. And then this does have a glass top, so it doesn't open. It's like the whole one-piece roof. All the glass is OEM. I didn't see any aftermarket stickers on those as well. All right, car's pretty low. We're gonna do our best here. We're gonna start by checking our lift points. We don't see any damage or anything. Car does have quite a bit of skid plates and wind coverage. Kind of keep everything tidy and tucked nice and neat. We don't see anything sagging or hanging. This is our passenger front corner. Move over to the rear. Rear corner here, same thing. Lift point in good shape. All the body panel or belly panels are in good shape. Nothing hanging down here. Kind of see your exhaust a little bit, and this is a valved exhaust too, so you can kind of change your tones depending on the mode that the vehicle's in, and get a good nice tread pattern here. We're gonna hop over to the other side. All right, this is on the driver rear. This is our lift point. No damage here. Same thing, tucked up nice and neat. Get a good eye on the exhaust again. I don't see any damage along this side skirt or the rocker as well. Let's go over to the front corner. All right, front corner lift point, good shape. Everything tucked in there like we want to see. Now we're gonna do a shot straight from the back since the front is fully covered. All right, moving along our crash support here. Everything looking straight, very nice. Nothing missing. This does have a splitter on there as well. This is your crash support railing, everything, frame. Really good shape on this. All right, this is the interior portion on the Mercedes. As you see, the stereo working great. Controls over here. All these functions work really well. During the test drive, the associate drove it for me, but I got to play with all the buttons at the same time. Worked out really well. Lots of settings on here. The vehicle itself has a lot of assists that you'll be able to play through and kind of make your own. This is very nice, very well put together. It is really sensitive, but works great. And then your dash is going to be full digital. Let's see if I can get the mileage on here. Low fuel. Okay. Anyway, digital all the way across, so it's going to be like two different screens but one big screen, right? Push button, paddles, all that worked really good during the inspection. He made sure the wipers, all that. I did play with the bolstering and everything like you said. These bottoms move here. All the windows work as intended. Doors lock and unlock. The trunk works from here, but it also has, like, I'll show you when I do the trunk portion video, like a foot motion there, which is really cool. The light that goes all the way around here can be changed. All of this stuff works as intended. So you just push it. Oh, I don't know, he did it in one swift motion. Climates work really good. Key fob, I have one at the time. I'll see if he has another one, but one at the time of inspection. We're gonna pause here, open up all the doors, and blow this up. All right, going into our seats here. Really good shape. This is the driver. All the functions on there work as far as power settings. All controlled through here. Pedals in really good shape. It does still have factory carpets. Carpet underneath looks really good too. No signs of stains or anything like that. Door cards are in really good shape. All the buttons and everything work as intended. Going back to the rear. So this is a 4-person setup on the car. So you have nice little buckets back here as well. Center console here has some storage, but this screen here actually will display information and controls for the back seat and what the vehicle is doing at the time of operation. Pretty cool. All of these kind of open up nicely, still retract really well as well. Same story on the floor here. No signs of any kind of stains or spills or anything like that underneath those carpets. We're gonna pause, jump side. Good view on the door cards here. Really good shape. All right. These are really nice seats. Seat belts are really good too. All work as intended. Same thing on the back seat. It retracts nicely. Passenger front here. Door card, great shape. AC seats and heated seats on these. Just want to mention that. Nice ventilated leather. I really like the AMG logos here. That's super cool on these. And then glove box. Opens up slow, closes up nicely, has a bunch of stuff in there, but just want to make sure that works. Like I was saying, this does have an all glass top on there. It doesn't open, but these shades open and close on the car. If I had them open, it would just blow out the camera, so that's why I have them shut. But you can still kind of see some light. I like those instead of like the hard plastics or stuff that they usually put in these. Inspection here is going to check out amazing. This is a good inspection. Go ahead. This is going to be our trunk portion. Just wanted to show you this feature here. Thought it was really cool. Like a hatch setup on there. This does have a privacy glass that kind of blocks everything out on the backside. Privacy lid here. And a nice all-weather mat. Underneath, carpet in really good shape. And then when you open this, it's got like another cargo basket. Under your floor here is going to be your run flat kit. It's not a full-size spare. These are your run flat tires, so you basically just do the treatment and then go to the nearest shop to see if they can take care of the tire. No signs of any kind of water intrusion or anything back here. Pretty good size. Weather seals, oh, watch out for traffic. Weather seals here are really good shape, and plastics are also really good shape. Outside the foot, you can use these buttons here. This one locks the whole car up at the same time. Pretty cool with the power hatch. I like that spoiler too. Alright, this is going to be our code scan portion here. We do have some faults that show on our code scan. Now I went through all of these just to be sure. The fellow I'm with did say it has been on the trickle charger. It's been a little while since it started. These are all low voltage codes and they are all stored. I went through and just read through a bunch of them. They're lost communication, low voltage, stored info, stuff like that. Nothing here seems to be concerning. We will be leaving them all. Obviously we don't clear anything like that, just so you can kind of go through them all if they're still present when you get the vehicle. Typically it'll take 3 full driving cycles, about 10 miles, to get rid of stuff like this, especially after a low voltage. The car does have a series of monitors that need to be checked and successful more than one time. We're going to move over to our monitors portion. Alright, these are going to be our onboard monitoring systems. Green checks are what we're looking for. Everything goes through its test and checks out great. The gray circles are just monitors not supported. They're usually included into other items or still measured through a different device. As long as you don't have any red X's, that's always good. That's what we like to see. And one thing I always like to make sure on our VIN here is to make sure that matches with the VINs on the vehicle, which all checks out great. That's going to conclude our code scans. Alright, I'm going to start my conclusion on this video. This vehicle is a very nice machine. So this has pretty much every option you can put on the car. I don't think there's one they didn't get. Car performs really nicely, stops really good. The performance on this thing is no joke. I mean, it's literally not comparable to any kind of normal vehicle, I would say. Drives great. It's very quiet inside. The creature features all work as intended. There's a lot of technology thrown into this car. A lot of comfort, a lot of assists to help you kind of get something like this through your day without any kind of issues. I think the car lifting to get over high services is really cool. The creature features of lifting the hatch, has soft closed doors, it has the all glass top, tires are brand new. The fellow that I'm working with today said they just put those on, quite expensive each tire. Interior, immaculate on this thing. Every button I pushed did what it was told to do, and everything we told the car to do, it did it. Drives great. I don't have any concerns with this vehicle that I could point out. There was a bit of codes that you'll see throughout the video. Those are going to be primarily low voltage. Something to keep an eye on, I guess. He said it's just been sitting for a couple months, but as long as it's driven, that shouldn't be an issue. I don't have anything to concern. I do want to remind you there was a couple chips at the time of inspection on the front here, but everything checks out as far as your front lip, the grill, all that looks really good. In conclusion, this is going to be a very clean car, only 18,000 miles. It's basically new still. It's been very pampered and babied through its life. All right, that's going to be our conclusion.